Hi, this is Julie at Prairie Junction Quilt Shop in Cozad, Nebraska. I'm here today to tell you about our new Saturday Sampler Series for 2022. We are huge Farm Girl Vintage fans, just like we know many of you are, so we did a little daydreaming, or maybe it was dreaming in the middle of the night if you know me, and came up with a fun series for you to utilize some of the Farm Girl Vintage blocks. Our project, which is exclusive to our shop, is called Date a Farm Girl. The name comes from the fact that this is a calendar, so you can date a farm girl every day of the year. Our project will include instructions to make a calendar base, and you'll be able to change out the blocks every month of the year, and it has a pocket at the bottom which allows you to change the date of your calendar every month. I'm having technical difficulties. So the way our series will work is on the second Saturday of every month, starting in February, running through December, we'll do a demo on the block that we've selected for that particular month. The program will be at 10 o'clock, and you're welcome to attend, but if it doesn't work for you to come in or you live too far to come, that's just fine too. We're happy to send kits in the mail as well. All of the blocks that we'll be making will be from the Farm Girl Vintage book, and this is the original book, so many of you might already have that in your collection, but if you don't already have it, you'll need to get the Farm Girl Vintage book because that's where all the blocks patterns come from, and we've chosen 12 to go with each month of the year. Then you'll also need to get my exclusive calendar base pattern, and that will give you the instructions to make the calendar along with creating the pocket to hold your calendar as well. So that is a separate pattern purchase. None of the block designs are included in that. That's just the instructions for the calendar base. And we'll also have directions there. If you don't want to make this into a calendar, you can easily just make the top portion of this wall hanging into an 18-inch square, and you could use that as just an individual little wall hanging without the calendar, or you could turn that into a pillow as well. So it's really versatile. You can do anything to customize it to make it work for your home. And then each month we will have a kit available for the different blocks that you can interchange. So some of our first blocks are the butter churn block, the cherry pie block, and these cute little chicks, which we thought would be wonderful for spring. So we'll pick 12 blocks out throughout the year, and you can get a block kit each month to make that particular design. So some of the other notions that we find really handy with any of the Farm Girl Vintage projects are we love this non-slip quick trim ruler. It's 3.5 by 12.5 inches, so it's really the perfect size for squaring up some of these smaller units in the blocks. It's made by Creative Grids, and if you aren't familiar with those rulers, they have this wonderful sandpaper-like surface on the back of them, which really makes for accurate cutting because it grips your fabric when you apply some pressure. So that's one of our favorite rulers. And we also love the quick quarter tool, and that is really handy. A lot of these blocks use the technique where you're drawing a diagonal line and either sewing on the line or sewing a 1/4 inch off of the line depending upon the particular block. And so this allows you'll lay that on the diagonal of any of those blocks, and then you can use your pencil or favorite marking tool to draw your sewing lines and your cutting lines. So it really improves accuracy and helps make some of those corner piece blocks go a lot more smoothly and a lot more accurately. And the other tool we really love to use with the Farm Girl Vintage blocks, since there does tend to be a lot of pieces in there, Lori Holt has done a really great job in her directions. She has everything labeled and lettered according to what you're going to cut. So for instance, this first butter churn block, she's got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. And a lot of those pieces tend to be very similar sizes per month, and it gets a little confusing sometimes to keep straight what piece is going where. So as you cut your pieces out, these are called alphabetties, and there's 3 different colors of packs, and they have letters and numbers in the pack. And so you can pick out the letter that coordinates with the piece that you cut in the book and lay that on top of that piece. And then as you're sewing, it's real easy to refer back in the instructions as to what letter goes with what piece. And then there's no confusion as to what pieces you're sewing together for your block. So we'll just review our series. It's called Day to Farm Girl, and this is exclusive to Prairie Point Junction. The little calendar base was my idea, and so you can just get the pattern for that here. We have kits for the base. You can get monthly kits for your blocks. You're welcome to come and do this. Come attend our programs here at the store. It's not actually a sit down and sew class. We just do a demonstration about the blocks, but we also show you a lot of new products that have come in the store for that month, and we'll demo some other fun tools or notions that we've gotten in over the course of the month as well. So it's a great time to meet new people here at the store. Once again, that's the second Saturday of every month at 10 o'clock starting in February. But we know many of our Farm Girl Vintage fans are spread out all across the country, so you're welcome to do this series with us by mail as well, and we're happy to send you the information you need. So check us out at prairiepointjunction.com or give us a call, and we'll be glad to get you signed up for our Date a Farm Girl Saturday Sampler Series for 2022. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.